What's up, YouTube? Joe Michael Probodinsky, and it's Jordan here, and Michael is thrusting his cock.
I'm enjoying thrusting.
Well, I'm coming at you with an updated Blackwing deck, and I know you're sitting here looking at this and wondering what the fuck. I know you're looking at that, but let me explain here in this deck.
You're also wondering why Jordan Slobodinsky always does a profile on the same decks all the time.
Because I'm below budget, that's why. But I really like this deck. This deck is so much fun. I feel like I made a really good Blackwing deck. I top every time I play this deck. It's just so much fun. I love this deck. So we'll move right into it, and it's nice to have some support from Premium Gold too. Not that we don't ever get support.
Yeah, literally all the support ever always goes to Blackwing. He's like, oh, we have a few slots that need to be filled. Let's give some Blackwing some stuff.
Pretty much. Okay, so first of all, 3 Shora. That one's super is ugly as hell, but still. 3 Shora because it's a beat stick search.
About that.
He's your beat stick search. I love Shora, so good. Next. 3 Kalut the Moonshadow because it's a 1400 honest, and 14 is usually enough to get you whatever you need. Also, great plays with it is summoning it, bouncing it back with Zephyros, and also having in the grave Blizzard this into your one level 5 that you run, which will be Armades. So, really good card. Then the last 3 of Monster, Gale, because fuck you, I can run 3 Gale. So I'm gonna run 3 Gale. Gale's the best tuner in the game. Really, really good. Makes your level 7 plays a hella lot more consistent.
Hella consistent. Yeah.
Moving on to the 2 of. So I'm only running 2 Chris the Crack of Dawn. I know it's really good, and a lot of people are running 3 of it, but he's just so much better. I find him at 2. He's consistent, and he's very good this format with all the destruction that goes on. So he's invulnerable to Ragecki and Dark Hole. Really, I'm liking him a lot. Makes it really easy to go rank 7s. I mean, level 7s with him or rank 4s.
Maybe rank 7 with 4 makes sense.
Yes, he's just another Bora, but just a tad bit better. So I'm really digging too. Then speaking of Bora, I'm still running Bora, and like most people, I've cut him down to 2 because you need to make room for Chris and Tupanaki. So 2 Bora is really consistent though, easily searchable, and also just another. He's just like Chris in the sense that you can spam Bora with him real quick. Next, another 2 of 2 Blizzard because he's reborn and he's your instant way into nothung. So this card.
He's really the asshole of the deck.
Yeah, he just makes
I honestly hate that card so much.
Nothung or Blizzard?
Blizzard. Blizzard's an asshole. He's just like, well, here comes nothung.
Blizzard is
like literally. I see him touch where I'm like, all right, so I'm about to get burnt for 8. Yay.
The Blizzard is your instant way into nothung and to Leo because there are some times when you're going to be able to make Leo with him. So, really great. Love that card. Next, another thing out of Premium Gold, too. Tupanaki. I see people running Steam over him, and I really don't understand that. Steam's not that great this format. Steam's effect is cool, but Tupanaki just gives you more searches, and the faster you get to Kalut, the faster you're going to win the game. So, summoning this and getting Kalut off the end phase is really great. You don't need to make other synchros that are... Like, you're going to want to primarily make your Blackwing synchros before anything else, so... Using him to make Armor Master, okay, free search. Using him to make Hawkjoe, free search. Use him to make Nothung, free search, or even Armed Wing. So, really digging too. Then the last 2 Blackwings I play is one of. I play 1 Sirocco because I still really like this card. It's still your beat stick, a really big beat stick, and under Black Whirlwind it can search anything. So I like the one of. I would side it. You can side it out if you want to, or not even play it. But I'm still really liking 1. And then I'm running, obviously, 1 Zephyros because it's another level 4, and your bounce back plays are insane. Get your Dead Fiendishes back, get your Whirlwinds back, get a Kalut back in hand, whatever you need. So that's it for the Monster lineup. It's pure Blackwing. I don't run a Dad anymore or anything like that.
Daddy!
Next, 3 Black Whirlwind because, obviously, the consistency is there. You have way more Blackwings in this deck now. And the summons can go all... You can go all the way down to 1200 to add. So, and... I love it. Most times I grab Gale and Kalut off this. That's really all I believe in really grabbing just Gale, Kalut, and Blizzard off of Whirlwind. Obviously, sometimes you need to grab the other stuff, but I really feel like those are the core guys you want to go to. You want to let your level 4s get into your hand by themselves by draw. But still really great for searching. Next, running 3 Upstart because a 37-card deck is better than a 40-card deck.
Very true.
Moving on to the 2 of the spells. 2 Mystical Space Typhoon. It's early in the format. Well, that's a couple weeks in.
Yeah.
It's about a month in, actually. But so I'm really... It's not as useful as it was, but 2 is still very good because you still have floodgates that are going to pop up. So, very consistent to run it 2, I think. And really, it's easily sided out game 2. Next, 1 ragecki because field Jinlock, and 1 Book of Moon because Jinlock. And any real problem stuff, but this mainly, like, Jinlock will hurt this deck a lot.
I honestly just see that as random destruction and just putting your ass up.
Yeah, but these are 2 really good cards. Okay, now the card that I really want to talk about is Mass Change 2. Now, when I decided to make this, when I decided to throw this in, because I didn't want to run 3 MST anymore, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to try something a little different. And I hadn't seen it yet, I hadn't seen people try this, and I love this build. You have to know when to play this card, and you just got to be smart about playing this card. Literally, just wait till Tupanaki is on board or in your hand. You can either discard him or turn him into Darklaw, whatever you want.
The best thing with that is you can, like, if you have Black Whirlwind on the field, you can literally play any of your Blackwings, search out Tupanaki, then play
Mass Change 2.
And then you get the end phase search because you just...
Yeah, it's another way to search, and then you get a Darklaw that can really, really hurt in the meta. So I'm really, really liking one of it. It's not a must in the deck. Obviously, if you don't want to run it, don't run it. Darklaw isn't essential to get to, but it helps out against the Shadal. Like, Shadal matchup is really, really great because Darklaw GG.
Yeah.
Or
BA
GG. Like, it's just really good when Darklaw is on the board. It gives you such a good advantage. It gives you time. It kind of kills your Shora plays, but we'll talk about that later because you have to send it to the graveyard.
It doesn't hurt you.
I know. But then, moving on to the traps, 2 Icarus attack. I don't like 3. I was drawing it way too much, and I didn't have targets. And now, with having Panaki's really the only one you want to pop with Icarus attack. If you have to pop something else, it's understandable, but I really try to wait until I have to, like, pop Panaki, because it's really good. So, 2 is very consistent. And then for the running 2 Black Sonic and 2 Mirror Force, because, I'll put it to you this way. You want Mirror Force on board whenever you can, because Mirror Force is really good. But Black Sonic is obviously better. You're going to want to make Blackwings as much as you can in this deck. But for those times when you have Darklaw, or Armades, or Leo, or something like that, Exciton, I don't know, the Mirror Force is there. So it's consistent at 2 and 2. So it just really works out well, because you're able to protect everything. Next, 2 Fiendish, because really, really good, really consistent. Bounce it back with Froze, and you have another Fiendish.
Yeah.
So you're almost essentially running 3 Fiendish. And then the last, I have 1 Compulse and 1 Bottomless, because Staple.
Because Staple. Sure.
Yeah, so 40-card main deck, really, really good. Now we'll move on to the extra, and I'll talk about it. 1 Darklaw for your mass plays. Now, I understand that Shora has to kill a monster and send it to the graveyard to get its search effect, but just be smart about things, and you'll be able to run Darklaw and Shora on the board and beat. Mm-hmm. Darklaw is really... he's so good in any dark deck. If you can run it, run it. I love it. But only as a one-of, because you're still trying to stick with the Blackwing theme. Yeah. So it's still good at 1. Then I'm running 1 Armed Wing. A lot of people cut this for Goyo because of Nothung coming in. I don't like Goyo in this deck because I don't think that you need that card to do well. This is another Black Sonic target. And it's also an Icarus attack, and Goyo just conflicts with that. So I like Armed Wing at 1 rather than him. Then the 1 level 5 I run is Armades, because Armades is the best level 5 synchro in the game.
Yep.
I'm enjoying Armades. You only make him once in a while. He's kind of hard to make, because you have to have Kalut Engrave and then summon Blizzard. So there's only one way to make him, but you need to run him at least as a one-of. Next, 2 Nothung, because Burn and Extra Summon is ridiculous. This card's absolutely broken.
Literally the best support you guys got.
The best card. I love Nothung. If you can you want to try to make Nothung as quickly as possible, because he just essentially makes then he'll make Armor Master and Obsidian Hawk Joe, and then you're just good to go. So 2 of his, you need 2, because it's so good. And if you wanted to cut the Armed Wing for a 3rd Nothung, I would completely understand that too. 1 Blackrose, because board nuke and it's a 7. Then 1 Armor Master, because it's your main guy to go to for level 7s. You want to summon him, and then if he gets killed, then you go into Hawk Joe. So I'm really liking 1 of them. Your only 8 that you run is a Spark. I would honestly play Beals if I had Beals in this deck, but I don't have a Beals, so play Beals if you haven't, but Spark is still a great substitute for Beals.
Spark's still amazing.
Yeah, Spark's still good. You can only make him one way, and that's through Sirocco and Gale. But still a really good card to have.
Still something.
Yeah. 1 Obsidian Hawk Joe, because when you get the God Squad up on the board, it's crazy. When you have... Where are they? Right there. When that squad is on the board, it's almost unbeatable. Such a good setup right there.
Very terrifying. I had to actually just stared that down today.
It's not fun, is it?
No, no.
One scrap, never make it. Well, I'm sorry, this is another level 8 you run, but you'll never make this card. I actually don't like this. I would probably actually take this out for Beals. I don't think scrap's that great, but obviously it's a staple. And if you had to pop something immediately, then there's your go-to guy. Last synchro is Leo. Leo is just absolutely crazy. You can make him off of 2 level 4s and a Blizzard, so, you know, summon Blizzard, bring back a 4, special a board, Chris, make Leo. So really, really, I'm loving that. Moving on to the XCs, you're only running 4 of it. 1 Dweller for the BA and Stall matchup and anything that floats, really. X-Tom because board nuke. Castel's actually really good in this deck because he's a winged beast, so he's another Icarus attack. So he's very, very good in this deck. Like hella consistent to make this card. In this deck, I prefer to make him over Honor Arc, and in most decks, I make Honor Arc. And then the last card is Honor Arc because if you don't have Castel. So yeah, guys, that was the deck profile. I really hope you guys enjoyed. I know it's a little odd. It's a Blackwing hero-ish kind of thing, but I really am enjoying it, and I'm topping things with it. So it's just a fun little thing. Try it out, see if you like it. And hell, if you like this, subscribe. If you didn't like it, don't subscribe. But don't leave hate. But you can tell me I suck. I really don't care. We will see you guys later. Peace.